What are you doing today, Steve?
Well, I'm in the workshop today, quite excited. I finally get to open the box of my tufting gun. We're going to open the box, show you some of the contents that you get with inside the box. So this is where my wife bought my tufting gun from, directly on Amazon UK. This was bought as a present for me, roughly about a year or so ago. This is the Bezga tufting gun kit. It's supplied in a gift wrap style box with all the items shown. Let me know what you think of the box inside the comments below. The link for the tufting gun that I'm using is in the description below. Right, so let's get into the box. Here's all the items that we've got laid out on the table here. Starting from the left, we have the clippers. Then we've got the power supply for the tufting gun. That's the tufting gun itself. Some tools, the manual. Then we've got some wool, some material, and some backing. One thing I have noticed is the plug that they supply with this particular kit doesn't have a fuse in, so we won't be using that. So here is the tufting gun, variable speed. We'll go through the gun a bit more in depth. First thing we really want to do on this gun is make sure that all the moving parts are well lubricated. I'm using a 3-in-1 oil, and the places we were going to put this is along these bars, just here, and down the same on the other side. So let's get that bit done. The other section you want to lubricate is just on these shears down the bottom. Again, just a small amount. Right, so next thing we want to do is just run the gun by hand, just to make sure that the oil is getting into the places we want it to. Okay. This is probably not a necessary big part, but with my OCD that I like to make sure that everything's nice and tight. I'll run around all the nuts and bolts, make sure they're all nice and tight. Don't want something vibrating loose, so we'll do that. So on the screen, you've got the two different types of piles that the tufting gun can do. Cut pile rugs have yarn loops that are cut, making a soft, plush fibres feel cozy under the foot, great for bedrooms and living rooms, while loop pile rugs keep the yarns as loops, making them super durable and perfect for high traffic areas like hallways and offices. They hide footprints and vacuum marks very well. From the factory, this gun is set to cut. So to be able to put this into loop mode, we have to remove this section here, which is one screw. It's fairly tight. That allows that to slide out the way. Then you've got access to your other two screws, which are here. Right, so once we've got that section out of the way, keep that all assembled and put to one side. Then within the pack of accessories, there are two screws, which just replace that whole bracket. I'm not going to tighten all these screws all the way up because I would like to have the cut feature, but it's more for the demonstration purpose for your video. So basically now what that does is, as the gun comes all the way out, the two scissor action parts here don't activate at all. Okay, so I'm just going to put that part back in so I have the cut feature back on. Okay, so as you can see, as I turn this, the scissors then come out, and at one point, then they close and then withdraw. So that's all that plate does on the end, is just tell it when to engage, cut, and withdraw. Okay, so we're on at that part now where we would like to load the wall into the gun. So you get this special little tool that is provided in the kit. So you run it through the needle, through the eyelet, and you get your wool, put it through the tool itself, make a loop. Once you've then got that loop, you just pull it through, and that is your gun ready to go. Right, so what I'm going to do now is attach the material onto the stand. This is a stand that I built in a previous video, link in the description if you'd like to see that. Right, so just grab some material and start getting it attached. So the idea is it's got to be quite tight, made to be almost like a drum. Once we've got that nice and tight, now we can get the gun out. Okay, so now we've got this all nice and tight. What I really want to do is just do a small piece just to get myself used to the feel of the gun. So what we'll do is we'll draw a little square, just to get a feel of it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we've got a little square drawn. Now on to the gunning. Turn it on. Do it at about medium speed to get me used to it. The idea is you push all the way in, make sure that this guide is pushed taut into the As you can see, a lot of the lines aren't very straight. Still learning. Once I've got this mastered, we'll move on to the bigger frame, make a bigger rug, something that I would like to make rather than just a square or a circle. I'm going to keep practicing, perfect it. Once I've got that mastered, move on to the bigger rug. So that's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one.